know that for all of us here today, the events of September 11th, 2001 changed the way we view our world. Just as December 7th, 1941, Pearl Harbor Day defined a generation, September 11th has indelibly shaped who we are, how we live our daily lives, and what we believe in. But unlike Pearl Harbor, in which one nation attacked a military installation, this time an organization of terrorists, not operating under any one nation, attacked thousands of innocent men and women. Our sons and daughters, grandsons and granddaughters, husbands and wives, co-workers and friends, who were doing nothing out of the ordinary for a typical Tuesday morning. Bankers and brokers, analysts and administrative assistants, emergency medical technicians, some just starting out in the workplace, some at the apex of their careers, pilots and flight attendants, vacationers, business travelers, and those flying across the country to see family and friends, police officers and firefighters who took an oath to protect and serve the hardworking public, no matter how horrific the circumstances. All of these individuals we remember here today committed no offense against another nation. They held no ill will towards others. They were merely going about their daily routines, working hard to provide for their families and building the life they dreamed of. On September 11th, 2001, our way of life was attacked. Our way of life that embraces America's freedom and democracy. Our way of life that rewards hard work and perseverance. Our way of life that recognizes and respects varying opinions in society. Our way of life that allows us to worship freely and be individuals. The attacks on the morning of September 11th provided us with an ugly, painful reminder of the hatred and evil, the rage and resentment which resides in the hearts of some. In the days after September 11th, we were left to console the inconsolable. In the weeks after September 11th, we tried to explain the unexplainable. In the months after September 11th, we tried to make sense out of the senseless. And even today, 12 years after these events, we strive to find hope in the moments of hopelessness that still haunt us. Shakespeare said it best. Everyone can master grief, but he that has it. No words, no ceremony, no plaques or scones, no amount of tears will ever replace our losses. Let this memorial serve as a reminder never to take anything for granted. Let it help us to better appreciate our freedoms, count our blessings, strive to help our fellow man, and most of all, let it remind us to cherish our friends and family. Let it serve as a reminder of our American spirit which burns within all of us, the spirit which makes this the greatest nation on earth. Our American spirit, defined by our innate ability to reach out and help others, even in the times of unthinkable crisis and the unfathomable odds. Remember the courage of our policemen and firefighters who rushed into 2 burning towers to bring thousands to safety. Remember the courage of Flight 93 passengers who resolved to save the lives of perhaps hundreds of other innocent victims on the ground by storming the cabin of their plane. Our American spirit is what gives us the ability to move forward in the aftermath of overwhelming loss, even when it seems easier to quit. Let us remember the countless hours devoted to recovery operations at the World Trade Center and Pentagon sites, or the way our island, our city, our nation resolved to carry on, even with a heavy heart, by returning to work and remaining true to our principles of freedom and democracy. Our American spirit is defined by our ability to rebuild. From flood and famine, from economic depression and civil unrest, from wars at home and abroad, and from these unthinkable man-made acts of terror, we Americans are steeled by our legacy of determination and resolve. Only through our perseverance will we be able to push through these difficult times ahead. Only through our humility will we make those who have served feel our gratitude. Only through our unity will we honor those who have fallen. And through them, may we continue to move forward in the pursuit of happiness, in defense of liberty Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you this evening are America's true warriors. To the police officers who lost approximately 72, to the firefighters who lost approximately 343, to the medical personnel who lost approximately 10, to the innocent civilians who lost approximately 2,930. To our armed forces, who have lost approximately 6,733 since the start of Operation Enduring Freedom. As we gather here this evening, let us also remember two of our very own 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing Marines who are absent from us tonight. This Saturday will mark the 1-year anniversary of their passing on Camp Bastion. Lieutenant Colonel Christopher Rabel, Sergeant Bradley Atwell,